Welcome back. It is always great to see our friend Kevin McCoy from Ruby's Supplements at Price Cutter. Kevin, I feel like I just saw you.
Well, that's because you did.
Because I did. I was
Thursday morning.
I know. I was at the new Ruby Supplements that just opened at the West Republic store, which is awesome. So now you have 2 locations to better serve the community.
It is. It's been a long time coming. You know, since we moved Ruby's into Price Cutter back in 2018, that was always the plan, but it was just a matter of timing. And so around March, we got the call, say, hey, this is what we want to do. And so we made it happen by April, and here we are, a couple months into it. And we're trying to offer that to all of Springfield. So we got East Battlefield, we got Southwest Springfield at that Republican Kansas Expressway store. And so now we're ready to rock and roll.
I love that. And you know, health is so important. I know Kelly and I suffer from allergies, and as singers, that is the worst thing for your voice. So tell us about some of the supplements you offer and maybe some ways to help with the allergies, because I need help.
Oh, help.
Well, you know, while of course I can't offer medical advice in any form, things that do seem to help based on the research and all that seems to be a compound called quercetin. So it's a really funky name, right? Quercetin. And believe it or not, it's found in a lot of different things that maybe you eat on a daily basis as well, such as onions. Onions is probably the most robust source of it in nature. But some people take it supplementally to get higher amounts. And so this is useful because quercetin has been shown to be what they call an antihistamine releasing agent. So most people may have heard of histamines, you know, they may have heard of Benadryl and all that, food allergies and such. And so histamines are really interesting molecules that have a whole different range of actions depending on where in the body it's acting and what kind of histamine receptor it's acting on. And what I mean by receptor is it's really just like a parking space for these molecules to work their magic. So a lot of things can bind to it, things that your body makes, pharmaceuticals, or nutraceuticals, such as what you find in Ruby supplements. And so what this does is it helps kind of take a chunk off that immune response to that specific allergen.
Wow.
And so, funny enough, though, if you've ever taken Benadryl, you may have gotten really sleepy.
Oh, yeah, that's why I like it.
Yeah, right? That's why a lot of people like to take it. And so, going back to the point I made about there being different uses of histamine, there's different classes of receptors. There's 4 of them, and one of them is in your nervous system. And if you block that one, you actually get really sleepy.
Who knew?
That's unbelievable.
Hey, you know, we were talking before the show, and Kelly, you said a word that I've never heard before in my life, so.
Okay. So I've been doing some research on magnesium and the different types of magnesium and what it does for your body. But one of the words that's been floating around is bioavailability.
That is a huge buzzword in the supplements industry.
Okay, so tell us about that.
Well, first of all, it's usually applied to herbal compounds more than anything, but as it relates to really all of these compounds, it means how well it's absorbed and utilized in the intended fashion by your body. So you can absorb things, but they're not necessarily always utilized. And so there's a difference between absorption and bioavailability.
Oh.
It gets into some really technical definitions, but bioavailability, if it has good bioavailability, you're rocking and rolling.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes.
Okay, so Kev, I know we're running out of time, but if somebody wants more information, where are Ruby Supplements located, and can they feel comfortable to come to ask you questions like we are?
Absolutely. We love to talk shop. Again, we don't give any advice, but we do love to kind of bring the science behind everything, right? And so you can find us at 3260 East Battlefield or 2120 West Republic Road, both in Springfield, Missouri.
And by the way, I see Kevin there all the time. I say hi to him when I'm there. For all your supplement needs, Ruby Supplements at Price Cutter. Thank you so much, Kevin. So great to see you. Thanks for coming in this morning.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this. See, we learned something today.
We did learn something.
We learned something. I didn't even know that word.
Say it again.
What?
Micro.